I'm Jackie Levitt. I'm the chair of the Internet Keepsafe Coalition. We are a nonprofit, and we, for 12 years, have been promoting the safe and well-being of youth using technology. iKeepsafe has worked with the Boy Scouts and the Great Salt Lake Council, specifically districts 18 and 20, in a pilot the last 2 years that has been very successful, focused on the top issues. Those are balance with technology and healthy content choices. We know that the brains and bodies of our scouts are impacted by their digital interactions, and you are able to give proactive skills to your scouts with the resources and information that you will hear about today. Emily Ensign has been the project manager over the successful pilot. Not only nationally, but in a survey among Salt Lake Scout leaders, Great Salt Lake Scout leaders and parents, it was confirmed that these are the top two concerns: cyber balance and helping scouts choose appropriate content. We appreciate that you are willing to participate, and our goal is to help you be able to engage with these resources and information as you work with your scouts.
Purpose. This presentation is to provide Scout leaders with background information about how the cyber chip can be enhanced by including two vital digital issues: cyber balance and healthy content choices. We encourage you to utilize these effective resources, which will benefit your Scouts. In partnership with the Great Salt Lake Scout Council, a 2-year pilot occurred focused on balance and choosing healthy online content. A report on this pilot, along with reliable research, shows the value of the two topics. The Scouts partnered with the Internet Keepsafe Coalition. iKeepsafe was founded by governors and first spouses in 2005. It is a nonprofit which advocates for children's digital health and safety. The Boy Scouts cyber chip provides an essential starting point for Scouts growing up in a digital culture. It addresses topics about safety, digital citizenship, and well-being. With the cyber chip's wealth of solid information, why is anything additional needed? Nationally and in Utah, parents of Scouts overwhelmingly reported two top areas of concern. The first was balance with technology, or cyber balance. The second was healthy content choices. Without these two issues, the cyber chip does not provide complete information for healthy interactions and balance with technology. After planning and participating with research-based resources, the Scout leaders and parents reported that 100% better understood the value of teaching and pursuing a balance of online and offline activities. 97% believed the resources would be an asset to the Scout cyber chip. Parents and leaders saw the value of these two digital topics. BSA already knows the importance of balance with technology. In the Scout Law and Cyber Safety, it is stated, remember that life is a balance. In Scouting, we focus on a balanced life through our aims, character, physical fitness, and citizenship. Technology is a tool to help us. It is not there to take the place of family, friends, the Scout Law, and staying physically fit. Stay Scout strong. Parents and Scout leaders desire proven resources to help guide them and encourage Scouts to stay Scout strong and use healthy digital habits. Research from the Center on Media and Child Health at Boston Children's Hospital highlights this need. A third of surveyed teens and adults responded that digital device use has replaced an activity they used to love. The study also highlights that tweens and teens self-report that due to digital devices, they do not get enough sleep and have challenges completing homework due to managing the distractions. As research of the impact on the brain of viewing negative content continues to mount, a public health perspective is needed. Of particular concern is the development of young brains. Enough research and public comment have surfaced, so that recently many national publications have focused on explicit online content as a public health issue. Porn and the threat to virility. Utah declares pornography public health hazard. Withdrawing to a virtual world. Problematic media decreases social skills. To address this growing insight, iKeepsafe designed research with Brigham Young University's public health and computer science departments to measure the impact on adolescents of unwanted online experiences. The results indicated that 93% were exposed to sexually explicit media, 42% were exposed unintentionally, 100% of the teens with exposure to unwanted explicit content felt angry or frustrated, and 61% of the teens who sexted say they were pressured. The results of this pilot research, in conjunction with child media and sexual health experts, a major research children's hospital, and input from Scout leaders and parents, directed the development of the cyber chip enhancement materials. Scout leaders can guide youth in developing the resilience and skills to navigate today's digital environment successfully. As technology use increases, parents are seeing the impact on their family. They desire resources. National research has concluded that proactive skills must be taught to youth, ensuring health and well-being in the digital world. The social, psychological, and physiological challenges from highly visible online violence, hate speech, and sexualized content are a click away. Empowering Scouts with these lifelong skills is essential. Scouts can be prepared for a life in the digital world.
Well, now that you understand the background of this project, I want to show you on our website where you can find all of the resources. All of the materials are available for free download if you go to iKeepsafe.org/scouting. Everything is age appropriate. We divided the content into grade levels because that's how the cyber chip does it. The Cub Scouts will fit within the K through 5th grade, 6th to 8th grade. Venture crews and varsity teams are 9th to 12th. So this is easy to remember because we wrote it out on the header of each of the docs. Now, as a leader, you'll be especially interested in our leader videos. Here they are. We created these in partnership with leading experts of psychology, health, and technology. For example, the healthy content videos feature Dr. Megan Moss, Human Development and Family Studies, and a certified sex educator. The balance videos feature other experts like Dr. Michael Rich, who is a professor of pediatrics at Harvard Medical School, and Dr. Kimberly Young, who is a psychiatrist and a well-known expert on internet addiction. These videos provide an overview of the topics and also many practical tips for you so that you will feel prepared to talk about these subjects with your boys. Now, after you've watched the videos, you'll want to go back up here and click on the specific age group that fits your group. For example, if you're a DEN leader, you'll come here to the 1st to 5th grade tab, and then you'll have a choice between a healthy content choices pack meeting or cyber balance. Jackie will talk a little bit more about the books these pack meetings are based on.
We wanted to highlight the Cub Scout resources so you would understand what a great asset they are. We both have taught these units or had these activities that we participated in pack meetings. And we found that both of the books have been accepted, and the children, that the Cub Scouts appreciate them along with the parents. FOPA goes to the games, balancing real life with screen time, focuses on cyber balance and the importance of it. And the other book focuses on making healthy content choices. That's FOPA the Technocat and A Time to Act. Both of these have a discussion for the den leader where they conduct and ask questions of the Boy Scouts and a couple of questions from the parents, and then they give parent tips out. So as you can see, these are very welcomed, and that is why the feedback from the surveys was so positive, because the parents, as well as the Boy Scouts that Emily worked with, found that these were beneficial in preparing youth to meet the digital world.
They're very engaging, and all of the resources tie back in. So you'll have things for your PAC meeting, the full outline, as well as follow-up den meeting activities. Now, if you're a leader of the older boys, I want to show you back on the website. You'll come and click on one of these other tabs and have the same choice. You can focus on healthy content choices or cyber balance. Everything here, after you click on the link, will pop up, and you have your internet safety pledge. You'll probably want to start by reading through the leader guide that has some specific instructions for you. The public health perspective gives you some background on the research that was done. And then, of course, the activities and the videos for the boys. Now, before you leave the website, we just ask that you'll scroll back up here and click on the Record Your Participation link. This should take you about 15 seconds to fill out, but it will make it easy for us to track how the resources are being used, and we'd love to hear your feedback. So at the very bottom, if you scroll down, is a question that allows you to give us your input. We hope to hear from you.
I believe that we have a couple of questions that we can answer specifically. And Scott, if you would read those.
Yeah. Where would this be done, and should parents be involved?
Absolutely. Particularly with the Cub Scouts, the PAC meetings are very appropriate. And then there are follow-up with the individual dens activities that can be done that the boys really enjoy. But that way, it helps both the Scout leaders and the parents to help guide youth.
Yes, and then if you're a leader of the older boys, you would just do it in your weekly activities. Any other questions?
Yes. Will this count for the cyber chip?
Yes. So the good news is if you're in the Salt Lake Council, it can absolutely count towards your cyber chip. You can see how well the format aligns with it. And then our hope is that if you're in one of the other two councils, you'll reach out to your Scout executive, because we're all working together to make this seamlessly integrate, and our goal is that the two will eventually be one whole piece. So Salt Lake Council, it will count, and then if you're in the other two councils, just make sure and work with your Scout executive, because we're all on the same team here.
We appreciate very much the Scouts recognizing that this is a vital issue, and we are so pleased to work with you in preparing your Scouts to be 21st century Scouts in a digital world. Oh, we would like to point out that you can contact us. The information is on your screen. Specifically, the link on the website is at the top, and then Emily can answer your questions. We want to be available, and we appreciate your participation.